Okay, Hodl, we're seeing if we can use Oryx, which is my own like little thing to stream out to it. Did I put the right thing in for YouTube full? I did, didn't I? Oh wait, are we actually doing good? Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Welcome back. Thank you, Axolotl. How are we looking? Give me 1 second here. Let me look at our stream settings. All right. Are we looking good on Twitch? What about Oryx? Let me check the forwarding settings, chat. Are we good? Is this actually kind of goated? Wait a minute, chat. Give me 1 second. Hold up, pause, hodl, whatever you want to call it. Hold up, pause. Oh? How are we looking on Twitch? Are we good here? Greetings, Ava. Hello, hybrid. Are we good on Twitch? Like, are we dropping frames? Are we buffering any? Are we good? It looks good for me. Pog. Love the skid up. Thank you. We were a part of a game show earlier. So I dressed as a warlock, and then I realized I'm gonna do an impromptu stream because I don't want to. I took way too long doing all of this makeup. I'm not gonna let that go to waste. So here we are doing an impromptu stream, chat. Sick. Okay. So, for those who are nerds like me and want to figure out what I was just doing, essentially, chat. Now, I'm going to put some music on in the background. Essentially, what we just did is instead of going directly from OBS, right, to Twitch, to YouTube, to TikTok, and to YouTube Shorts, and our website, what I did is I went from OBS to the server that I was using to stream to my website. And then basically from there, I'm outputting the 3 sources of YouTube, Twitch, and all of that directly to... Thank you, Hybrid. I love it. I'm outputting those sources directly to... Or not directly. I'm outputting those sources from that server to Twitch and YouTube and all of that. So it reduces the strain on my PC that's streaming by putting it on another PC that I have the server on. And theoretically, we should be doing good. I think we're looking good. I mean, I could be wrong here, chat, but I think we're doing a lot better than just trying to direct output. I mean, because doing direct output puts a lot of strain on the PC, right? So it was dropping quite a bit of frames on Twitch specifically. Damn, I gotta work today. Rip. I am lucky I have the weekends off. However, I do have to do some class work this weekend because I do have something on Monday. Wait, why did it not play? Oh, there we go. Wow! I was wondering why it didn't play for a second there. I was gonna say, what the fuck? It should have worked. Oh, man. But yeah, no. So this is looking solid. We're doing good on like live streaming out to TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. It looks like I'm kind of like jumping between them real quick just to look at our words are hard, like our network settings and our network like things, but we're looking good. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. God damn. Oh man, chat. It was so I called my mother because my mother wanted to ask me a couple questions. My sister's currently Ava's so paranoid that their stream is always getting fucked. Valid. Caleb Moore, hi and now bye. Well, hi and bye. I called my mother because my sister's currently moving, and she wanted to ask a few questions about like some of the stuff that was at their house that was like more techie things that I worked on. And I was in this outfit, and she was like, "That V-neck is so deep." I'm like, yeah, I know. It's what I wore to the Ren Fair last time. She's like, I know, but it was still showing too much skin last time. And I'm like, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. to see. Like, sure, there is skin, but other than that, there is nothing there to see. It's just funny to me, honestly, because my mother is very, now don't get me wrong, chat. My mother is very supportive of me. However, they kind of are iffy on how they feel about the gender fluid things, and also me doing this for stream. Nothing to worry about? Exactly. No, like, literally. And also, this is like what I wore to the Ren Fair last time, so I don't know. I'm just dying funny, chat. This time we did also do a wig. I had to order wig caps. I'm still here because very isolated. What do you mean by isolated? But anyways, we did have to order wig caps, chat, because I didn't have any. Because I lost the one that I had. So, it's a fashion statement. It's also like a Ren Fair cut. This is not how I go dressed into the real world most of the time, chat. Because like there is a lot of like skin on the backside here and all of that, but like this is not how I'm going. I'm not going out in public dressed like this half the time. I mean, I could, but you know. I want to go to a Ren Fair. Honestly, Ren Fairs are amazing. I adore them. So, how many have I been to now? I think I've been to 3 currently. I also did Fan Expo and all of that most of the time, but you definitely would if I had. You definitely would have. I definitely would have had the body for it. That's valid, honestly. I did also like Fan Expos or like whatchamacallits, like Comic-Con conventions too. What does the outside look like? What does it look like right now? Is it rainy or cold? Oh no, it's sunny. Hey, look at that. It's actually sunny outside. It's been raining all week, so hey, I don't know. But no, essentially, like, sorry, typos? How dare you have typos? I'd never make a typo ever. Totally not dyslexic. No, but like, honestly, conventions are a blast. And Ren Fairs are, I think Ren Fairs are much more outdoorsy than most conventions are, to be fair. But the culture at Ren Fairs is so much fun to be a part of. Like, if you dress up, you get so much compliments. If you don't dress up, you can still have a blast at them. The only thing that you have to pray for with a Ren Fair is that it's good weather. Because if you're going out in, like, full-on garb, like armor and all of that, and it's burning hot, that's not going to be fun for you. I used to live in Texas, and when I went to the Texas Ren Fairs, I would wear outfits that are much more, like, you had to have much more skin and much more air conditioning. There's a sun. I mean, I hope there is. If not, I think we would die. So, you know, I feel like life does require the sun, including like the trees require the sun for photosynthesis and therefore oxygen. Honestly, I think we would freeze to death if there wasn't a sun, yada, yada. You know, it doesn't sound like fun to me. Definitely 90-degree weather clothes. See, the funny thing is, last time, so I'm currently in Maryland now, chat, which actually has seasons compared to Texas. The last time I went to the Ren Fair in Maryland and I wore this, I was cold, which is a hell of a thing for me to be cold in like October. Because normally in Texas, if I wore this, I would still be pretty warm. So like, I need to get like a shawl or something for my arms to like add to the costume. I might do like gloves and things like that, but I gotta figure it. I have fabric. I just need to sew it. Caveat though, I don't know how to sew. So that's a little bit, as we might call, awkward, to say the least. You know how it is. We'll figure out how to sew eventually though, honestly. I think it'll be good. That's such a good photo, that like the Polaroid photo. That's so funny. I love it. In case y'all don't know what I'm talking about when I said that's such a good Polaroid photo, on Twitch chat, which is where I primarily stream, Illinois only has snow-filled springs and no snow winters. That's Texas. Texas we had summer, 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 and then if there was a winter, the power grid died. But in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but the Polaroid photo, essentially, just like an animatronic, I see people as kids that I entertain. I mean, that's kind of how streaming is, to be fair. Streaming is Texas is just a pain, that's so valid. Streaming is very much like corralling chatters. Like, streaming is, especially if you're doing like any informational based things, it's just infotainment. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a good streamer, and I don't have near as many chatters to corral. But, like, even then, you know, there's still a lot of corralling that you have to do as a streamer. It's kind of funny. Because all Twitch chat, essentially, like, especially if you go to, like, someone who has a lot of viewers, right? Like, if you have over 100 viewers, chat starts to go a lot quicker. And it's a whole bunch of people trying to get the streamers, like, focus or, like, to get their attention at once. So it's a lot of corralling at that rate. I have not hit that point yet, but I have seen friends whose chats have, and they do an amazing job of it. It is a skill you have to learn. I hope to hit that point to a degree. I don't want to ever be like, I would hate to be Hassan numbers. What the hell? Oh yeah, Jack, what's up? We're doing a cosplay stream today. How's it going? If you don't like it, you can just leave. But I don't think I would ever want to hit Hassan numbers, which Hassan numbers are like 40K. 20 to 40K. That's insane. I don't think I could ever read any chat if I hit 40K. I'd be good with like 50 to 100 maybe. And even then it would be hard, I think. $4K? I didn't say I don't like. That's valid. So Jack, essentially, I don't see how they can process that. You don't. You pick out like very small bits of it. But Jack, welcome on into the TikTok stream. Essentially, I was on a game show earlier, and I dressed up for cosplay, and then I decided I didn't want to just put all of the time and effort that I spent to doing this makeup and let it go to waste. So here we are doing an impromptu just chatting stream because I think the costume is great. And I put too much time and effort into it to not just use it for a couple of hours and then just let it go. No, yeah, it is honestly, because like, I think a lot of big streamers, like I'm talking about again, like over 1,000, like 10,000 viewers, stuff like that. It's very much, they just pick out one or two comments that they can. And like, it's crazy. Let's go TikTok stream hype. Yeah, let's go hype. Wait, can I make you a mod on TikTok hybrid? How do I do that? Wait. Moderating on TikTok live. Let's make you a mod on TikTok live too hybrid because this kind of How do we do this? TikTok app, choose preferences, muted moderators. Web browser. Okay. So I can click moderation set. Okay, I can add you afterwards. Pog. We're figuring things out. I need to do the same thing for YouTube as well. And like, honestly, at this current point, I'm not too worried about things. I can ban like people pretty easily from, I use StreamerBot particularly. I can do that pretty easily and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not too worried about it, honestly, but interesting, like little learning process. So, okay, context again, because context is always a little bit importante, chat. Twitch will let me be hybrid hero. Wouldn't let me be hybrid hero. I'm going to go on a little rant here. So my chat, my tag is at Ava the Femboy, right? Except on Twitter and Instagram, because there is an account that already had that, and it is a very small account. Oh, my fault? No, you're okay. It's a very small account, and I want to just have a uniform @ sign, but I have at Ava_the_Femboy on Twitter and Instagram, which sucks, because people will try to find me on Twitter, and they'll go like, oh, that's not them. Also, chat, these songs are fucking fire. I'm going to turn them up a little bit even. But I need to make a video about this. So, chat, my next video that I'm going to post, like my next short, is going to be talking about Epidemic Sound. I'm not paid by them. I would love to be paid by them. But honestly, they're soft. That's all the music that you're hearing in the background right now. It's copyright free. Because I pay for a license for Epidemic Sound, and therefore I get to use all of the music that they have in my videos, in my live streams, and everything like that. It's so good. I've used it for every single video that I've made, all of their music, because I like to edit towards music. I like to edit, like, if I'm gonna like flash up pictures, or if I'm gonna do things, I like to edit transitions on the beat of the music because it's more fun that way. So I use their music all of the time. And then when I started multi-streaming, I realized I can't just do the Twitch thing of removing the Spotify from the VOD. So I realized that I can use Epidemic Sound's library that I already have access to because I already paid for it during live streams, which is awesome. So yeah, that's the fun little bit of. I need to make a YouTube short, a TikTok short about that. I'll probably make that after stream because I'm in a full-on get up, and I think the get up is fun. Oh man. If you'll try to find me on Xbox, good luck. Hyper Hero is also taking how to work around there. That's so valid. Hold your mic in your left hand when you're far, and you will remind me of Lefty the animatronic in the Vince. Lefty the animatronic in the Vince. Is Lefty the balloon boy? No, Lefty is like, oh, Lefty's like I don't know the animatronics as much as, I have friends who are very into FNAF, but I never got into it myself. Huh. Honestly, that's a kind of pog version of Freddy, to be fair. Lefty's a lot cooler looking than Freddy. Changed my mind, chat, honestly. Lefty's just the goth Freddy. Oh. But no, I went through, and like you'll hear me multiple times during a stream go like, oh, this music's so good. And then I'll pause and go, yeah, no shit, it's good. I made the playlist myself. I wouldn't put bad songs on my own playlist. Like, duh. The only way I could get the name without numbers, the only way I could get the names without numbers behind it. Oh yeah. It's like, it reminds me of like when you're playing an MMO. Honestly, like you would play an MMO and you have like X on XXX underscore name underscore XXX because it was already taken. Gosh, that was. I remember playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, that MMO by BioWare. That sounds. It's crazy that the game still goes, like still is going. I remember playing that MMO and having that issue of when you're naming a character, it has to be a unique character name. But the issue is if there's hundreds of thousands of people playing the MMO, unique character names are very hard to come by. So you always had to like do workarounds on it. So like it's always a bit what you might call intrastante. Oh. You know, the fun little things that like growing up, not even growing up, like just playing video games in general, you have to learn about is like gamer tags being unique. And like, I didn't ever have my new username XVX underscore. That's so bad. Like that's the shit that you have to do. It's so funny. Like I honestly, Lefty was designed by Henry to capture Coil the Clown, aka Puppet. Ooh. I have a friend of mine who is very into the FNAF lore. And like, so chat, I'm going to say two things here. First things first, FNAF is a horror game, right? Hi, yes, I cannot pronounce horror properly. When I'm saying horror, I mean the genre of scary things, horror, not the slang term for sex workers, horror. Do you see the fact that I can't pronounce between the two? But I am a little bitch when it comes to horror. And by that, I mean I hate jump scares. My partner, however, their favorite movie franchise is The Conjuring. Which means that when we first started dating, I had to watch all of the Conjuring movies with them. And being a little bitch and having to watch horror movies, I'm so surprised my partner was with me after that impression that I made from just being the littlest of bitches. See, because there's two ways that I handle horror chat. I either handle it one way by essentially over-analyzing the scene. So the cop in The Conjuring going in with a shotgun. Like, do you think that you can fucking shoot a ghost? I'm sorry, but what kind of bullets does a ghost get hit by? None. They're incorporeal. What are you doing bringing a shotgun to fight a ghost? It's not gonna work, dumbass. And the other way I handle it is by just being a little bitch and cowering. So it was a mixture of both with the Conjuring franchise. Yeah. Boo, I know. Look, I still need to play, so some of the people on my stream team play Phasmophobia routinely, and I'm gonna set up a time chat where I will play Phasmophobia with them. And you will see just how much of a little bitch I am when it comes to horror games. I think it'll be a fun stream, honestly. I probably will do it during or post-October, to be fair, but, you know. Yeah, there's also, isn't there a new Conjuring movie coming out too, if I'm not mistaken? All right, let me look this up real quick, hold up. Let's find out, chat. I think there is, isn't there? Yep, Conjuring Last Rites coming out in 2025, specifically September 5th, 2025. Interesting. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna have to watch that with my partner. Fuck! God damn it. God damn it, Chad. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. See, luckily, I'm now at the point with my partner of I can just bury my head in them. That sounds bad. What I mean by that is I can just turn away and go bonk and bury my head into them if I don't want to watch the scene. Because, like, okay. And the weird thing is, chat, right? I love psychological horror. Like Us and The Twilight Zone, I adore. Jump scares are where my issue is. I don't do well with jump scares, but you give me like psychological horror that like lingers and lurks for a long time. Amazing. I love it. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of clips from this, honestly, just talking about horror. God damn it, it's also gonna be terrible because it doesn't sound like I'm saying horror. It sounds like I'm saying horror, which I realize that me saying that doesn't clear anything up. I shall walk to work now. Well, be safe, please. I've seen The Conjuring 1 and 2, and the devil made me do it, and that wasn't very scary for me, in my opinion. No, that's very valid. I think, have you seen the new Aliens? I haven't, but I want to, even though I'm gonna be a bitch about it. Yeah, Caleb, that's very valid. My partner doesn't think they're scary at all. And I feel like every person has a different level of like scary, right? Like my partner hates elevators. I'm not scared by elevators, but she does. She is a little bit. So like every person's like what they're scared by is different. I'm just a little bitch when it comes to jump scares. Which is funny wearing this outfit because I'm like going the full goth horror outfit. God damn it, I'm not doing a horror outfit, I'm doing a horror outfit. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying, chat. You guys, there's a reason why in Twitch chat we have an exclamation point horror command. Let me send it to like all of the channels. I need to set up StreamerBot to do this for every channel instead of just my own like Twitch chat. We'll get there eventually, chat. We'll get there eventually. But there's a reason we have an exclamation point horror command, because I'm a little bitch, and I also just can't pronounce it correctly. Because, I don't know, English is my first language. I may have jumped 1 or 2 times, but nothing much. That's valid. Like, I feel like the majority of the movie wasn't scary, right? But the jump scares are what got me. And the thing is, imagine you just eep every time you die in FNAF. But like the thing is with the jump scares, right, is they're predictable. Horror has, so one of my favorite, like what's supposed to be like a horror movie is Scream, because it's essentially a satire, and I am a sucker for satire, chat. So Scream makes fun of all of the tropes in horror, right? Because like the jump scares are predictable, and you think that would make it better, but it just doesn't. I'm still just a little bitch about it. Like, you think that my ability to go like, oh, there's going to be a jump scare right here, right now, would make it better. But you'd be wrong for some reason. Because, like, I don't know. Don't ask me why things are the way they are in my brain. Honestly, I cannot explain my brain to you. I was born and my brain said, what are neurochemicals and neurotransmitters? We don't need that shit. Get them out of here. I want to see a horror movie. I'm sorry, terrible. God damn it. God damn, this is my mod too, chat. I can't ban them because they actually do good mod work. Fuck me. Try psychological mixed with jump scare. That's valid, honestly. Like, I love psychological horror. It's so good. So one of my favorite, like, I'm a TTRPG player, if you couldn't tell, because I have literally dice tattooed on my arm here. One of my favorites was Call of Cthulhu because it's very much psychological horror. And oh my gosh, is it good. Like, one of my favorite books like that is Herbert West, The Reanimator. Now, the author, abysmal, terrible, fucking hate the author. Racist, transphobic, homophobic, etc., etc. Absolutely abysmal, absolutely hate them. The book is very good, though. I do love Herbert West, The Reanimator. Hate the author, but I love that work. Because it's, the author was H.P. Lovecraft, which just, again, an abysmal like a terrible, terrible person. But some of his work is good, and that's the sad part. It's like J.K. Rowling. Like, terrible person, but some of their work is good, and it kind of sucks. Well, no, I don't know. It's so weird, because, like, I love psychological horror. I just can't do jump scares, and I don't know why. Honestly, if I could answer why my brain is the way it is, I would have fixed so much. What does psychological horror do again? So psychological horror is essentially, instead of doing like the bah! Psychological horror is implanting ideas and burying like these like fears down deep. So it's not SYCO, it's PHSY, like psychic, like brain. So I gotta fix my belt. Psychological horror basically is like this very delayed and like very undertones of horror. So when you think about it, psychological horror is essentially like a slow burn horror. Instead of jump scares being a one and done, psychological horror is a slow burn. It makes this very tense and dramatic atmosphere, and it implies like all of these terrible things that might be happening, but you can't parse between them. Liminal spaces are a good example of psychological horror. Liminal spaces are so cool. If you don't know what liminal spaces are, they're spaces that are these large expanding areas where you think there should be people there, but there's not. Like, one of my favorite books that is absolutely amazing is called The House of Leaves. And The House of Leaves is very much a psychological horror. It's a house that starts off with some very simple things, like the house being just an inch larger on the outside than it is on the inside, and things like that. And it starts flip that, on the inside than it is on the outside. And it goes through things like this, and you see a character's progression down this insanity that is caused by all of these different things. Such a good book. If you haven't read it, I absolutely recommend it. But like that's kind of what I'm talking about when I say like psychological horror, like Twilight Zone. Jordan Peterson? No, it's Peele, right? Oh gosh, who made Us the movie? Jordan Peele. Jordan Peterson is the fucking far right winger. Yeah, Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele's Us is such a good movie. I adore that movie. There are some small jump scares in there, but a lot of it is this very psychological horror. This questioning of reality and this questioning of what's true and what's fake, and this idea that at any moment there's these like potential for danger. It's so good. I love it. It's such a good movie. Honestly, it's so funny. It was the funniest shit. Was it during E3 or whatever it was when like it was Hideo Kojima and then the door opens up and it's just Jordan Peele walking out? I was like, what the fuck? I'm kind of excited to see what that game is. Yeah, American spelling is so complicated. Why don't we just VC instead? I mean, that's kind of essentially what Twitch chat is, but I normally don't bring people I don't know on the stream just because TOS issues. But no, honestly, look, I'm not making fun of your spelling either. English is my first language. You ask me to spell, I'm cooked. I'm fucking cooked. I'm such a bad speller. I do not spell well. I'm also dyslexic, which doesn't help my spelling at all. Oh, man. Sorry, my brain just got sidetracked there for a little bit, chat. I'm gonna check. I am paranoid about the stream. Oh my gosh, it's doing so much better. No, it's literally just doing so much better right now. Okay, cool. So chat, we fixed the issue of the multi-streaming direct by just putting it off onto a server. I love code, chat. I love technology and I love code. It's so good. Oh man. Like, it's the same reason, like, if you see, for those, oh wait, oops, this is off camera for some people, I realized. Give me 1 second. Like, it's the same thing that I do this with. These are messages that Twitch chat can send. They get printed off on receipts and then hung up on a wall. For people in the TikTok and YouTube short stream, it's just off camera, but they get hung up on a wall right here for those who are, it's like just right over here for me. And it's so cool to be able to do that with code. So like new subscriptions, bits, and all that. There's a whole thing, which is just, if you're in the Twitch chat, you can just type in !printer. Let me just send this to Twitch alone. That is just so much fun, honestly. It's great. So like any subscriptions, any donations and stuff like that, all have different effects on it, like printing things off, and it's awesome. It's so cool. Oh man. Try Kinetopit. Let me Google that. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this, and I do apologize about that. Oh, do you know what that looks like? It looks like, oh fuck, what's that game called? It looks like that Lost Media, oh no, what's it called? It was like an old PS2 Lost Media ARG series. Give me 1 second, chat, let me Google this. Petscop! It looks like Petscop. Gosh dang this, sorry. That was gonna bug me until I got that, chat, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like Petscop. That scares most people except less game it out person. That's so cool. It also reminds me of, like, there's a lot of those that are really cool. Like, what's the one with the sheep and like the girl? Oh shoot. There's a lot of games that have really delved into this idea of psychological horror. That's really fun. A bunch of ARGs as well, honestly. It's so cool to see like the genres expand outward. Like, cause like to think about where we started with gaming, right? With these very simplistic games into getting things like Silent Hill and all of that to now like Phasmophobia and all these different ARGs and Lost Media games is so cool. It's so impressive to see like the exponential increase in different types of games. Now, the issue, of course, is now things like Ubisoft's newest games are less than ideal, but that's just corporate greed at its finest. But, like, honestly, the indie scene in video games right now is so good. It's so much fun. It's so cool. Oh, my goodness. Take a breath real quick. I don't know. I feel like I'm such a bad just chatting streamer because I get on too many tangents. And like, I honestly don't know how to do just chatting, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, I feel like it's harder as a smaller streamer to do just chatting. Because like, a lot of the times just chatting streamers are interacting with chat. And like, as a smaller streamer, I don't have that many people in chat. I really appreciate the ones I do, and thank you very much for being here. But like, look, I'm a small streamer. I don't have like hundreds of people watching me. So it's interesting doing just chatting because it's just me ranting and rambling about the stupidest things my brain comes up with. Like, my just chatting streams are the embodiment of ADHD, essentially. I should do a photo shoot with this outfit. It'd be fun. Edgar does good FNAF hide and seek and is scary and funny. Eddie Gar, they do hide and seek. Oh my gosh, so I've been watching a bunch of small ant videos where they've done Mario Odyssey hide and seek, and it looks like so much fun. It's so cool, the modding communities behind games. Like, games that have modding communities, the modding communities oftentimes do so many amazing things to the point of like completely transforming the game into a fully new experience, like with complete overhaul mods. It's so cool. It's awesome. Like modding communities are great. Sorry, I was having an issue with just the loop belt, chat. Because in case you don't know, what I'm wearing is considered a loop belt. So you go through, out, and then over. And the reason I'm doing it is like an old time belt, and it has an Ouroboros, which in case you don't know what Ouroboros is it Ouroboros? Wait, no. Yeah, Ouroboros, because Ouroboros is the snake eating its own tail. It's like this sign of infinity and all that. It's really cool. I love Ouroboros and all that. But yeah, no, I was fixing the belt because it got a little saggy, chat. And we don't like saggy. I'm gonna join a Discord. One second, guys. There you go. I'm gonna just join a Discord VC. So like, if my friends who are also streamers want to join, they can. Oh man, y'all, I'm not gonna enjoy taking all of this makeup off. It's gonna be so much effort. Cause like a lot of this is water resistant too, chat, which is why I'm like able to do this, move around, and be somewhat sweaty. Cause like wigs make you sweat and all of that. And you know, let me do one thing real quick. I need to make sure that we have React images on. Okay, cool. That way, if someone does join, imagine Michael Myers plus Freddy Fazbear equals Freddy Myers or Michael Fazbear sounds like if you're trying to use Freddy Fazbear's full name, like Michael Fazbear. What are you doing? It sounds like trying to use Freddy Fazbear's full name. Hi, Night Dragon. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. How's it going? We're just kind of rambling and yapping quite a bit right now. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna add the reacted images. Is it a browser source? It is a browser source, isn't it? I'm gonna add the reactive images in case any of my friends join the VC here. On the vertical specifically. There we go. That way, if we ever have anyone in Discord, we can have them, like their little Fujis, show up in the vertical section of the VC. Not the VC, the live stream. Gosh dang it, I'm getting my terms confused. How are you, though, Night Dragon? Welcome on in. How's it going? In case you don't know, I'm Ava, a 22-year-old gender-fluid femboy, who's just an absolute dumbass and a dork, and we're just doing an impromptu stream today. So I don't have any plans today. I'm just gonna kind of yap quite a bit. We will be back tomorrow with actual planned events, chat. Like all of this week, we're doing collab, and collab. So essentially tomorrow we are playing Baldur's Gate 3 with two of our lovely friends, Slime and Nikki. We're also on Tuesday reacting to the vice presidential debate with our friend Geeky and Attikins. And then on Wednesday, we're learning how to dance with our lovely friend Twig VT. Because they just got trackers for their VTuber model. So we decided that we're going to learn dances together, which will be fun. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. That one's going to be a blast. It's going to be so funny looking. And putting it into a vertical live stream is going to be what you might say interesting, but I think we can do it. Same with like debate bingo. I got to figure out how I'm going to frame debate bingo in a vertical live stream, chat. Because essentially, if you don't know what debate bingo is, it's something that we do almost every single debate that there's been, in which we play bingo. And bingo, I mean, we play a drinking game while watching the debate, yapping, and, you know, reacting to it. So we make a bingo board and see how many times places get filled, etc., etc. You know, it's honestly a blast to play. However, I'm gonna have to figure out how to show off the bingo board on both the full screen is easy, but on the live or on the vertical, which is gonna be a bit harder, I would like to say. Is the Gamers Feud show still going? They are. Oh, did Biscuit win? No, Biscuit did. Okay, they're down to the final 2. So in case you don't know what I'm talking about, chat, there's a channel called Gamers Feud on Twitch that is absolutely amazing. I was a part of a game show earlier today. Do you think that Jason mixed with Michael Myers will have Jason's mask cracked or a bit broken to show Michael's face? It would be like Phantom of the Opera. So like, do you remember like Phantom of the Opera where the mask was like half down and like cracked here? It would be Jason's mask on the half, like cracked a little bit, and then like Myers' face underneath. So I feel like it would be Phantom of the Opera. Now, what is their weapons of choice? Michael Myers and Jason, do they both use like machetes? I'm trying to remember their weapons of choice here. Let me look that up. Michael Myers. Michael Myers uses a kitchen knife. What about Jason? Jason is often depicted with a machete. I feel like both are pretty similar. Maybe you use both if they're combined? Interesting. Like, I don't know what they would use if they were combined, to be fair. Would they use a machete? I feel like the machete is a better tool for hunting people. That sounds so bad out of context, but like, if you think about it, right? So let me pull out like a small knife here. Kitchen knife, right? They normally hold it like this. Dot, dot, dot. Very easy to block, chat. Versus a machete, which is much longer, you do slashing attacks. So you have more reach, as well as the fact of you're just like, it's harder to block slashing attacks than it is to block like the down strikes. Comparative. Because like if you try to block a slashing attack with your arms, it's just gonna get cut. Whereas if you block a down strike, you can block it from like above, and you know, that's why like the e from like Scream and all of that would be terrible. Or Ghostface, yeah, Scream is Ghostface, right? Yeah, like the shower scene. Knife mixture, like a machete knife mixture. Would that just be like a Bowie knife? I feel like a machete knife mixture is just a Bowie knife, right? That sounds right. Cause like Bowie knives are like the larger knives that you would see from like like the Crocodile Dundee, like that's not a knife. This is a knife. Like those are Bowie knives. So they're like the mixture between like longer knives that are still used for like equipment and all of that versus like a kitchen knife, which is very much used to chop, 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 chop. I wonder, did Michael Myers, wait. Yeah, it was Michael Myers that uses the kitchen knife. Did he just pick it up in one of his victims' homes? Or did he go to like a Walmart beforehand? Like, imagine just Michael Myers going through like the Walmart and like looking at all the kitchen knives. And like, you just see him standing there like, nah, it doesn't have the right feel to it. Just hangs it back up, grabs another. Like goes through the checkout line. Probably does like self-checkout, honestly. I just imagining Michael Myers going through a Walmart and it like flags him, so an assistant has to come over and help him out, and he's just like standing there confused as shit. Oh my gosh, chat. Honestly, he could probably just order it off of Amazon too. Just him waiting for a few days for his kitchen knife order from Amazon to get there so he can start a killing spree. Because I get Michael Myers and Jason confused a lot of times. Michael Myers was the one that went house by house, right? Because Jason was like the summer camps thing, if I'm not mistaken. And please honestly correct me if I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot of the times, so please tell me I'm wrong. But if I remember correctly, Jason was house by house. Or sorry, flip that. Michael Myers was house by house and Jason was summer camp vibes, right? Because like Jason was like killing like, you know, you always have the trope of who dies first. Is the couple, is the person that's off on their own. The horny couple in any like media dies first in any horror movie, stuff like that. You know, like there's the tropes of, it's like Star Trek. It's like Star Trek. The red shirt always dies because there's plot armor. It's like, you know, in a horror movie, who's gonna die first based on their attitude. The bitchy, the horny, or the ones that go off on their own are instant lock-ins for dying first in horror movies. The, like, jinkies, gang, let's split up. And there's one person on their own, just minding their own business and just dies because they're on their own. And, you know, they're doing stupid things. Or the, like, teenagers that are just trying to, or like teenagers or adults or anything that are just horny and just trying to fuck. It's like, they're gonna die first. We all know it. It's like, there's like, you know, the line of death in horror movies. And again, that's why I love Scream, is Scream calls out a lot of those tropes and plays on them. Like, Scream is such a, I'm a sucker for satire, to be fair. Like, well-written satire, let me rephrase that, is so good. Hi, Michael Myers, want to use my knife? Try pronouncing the word rural, like rural. Hi, I was born and raised in Texas, so I do have a slight southern accent that is underneath here. So like rural and things like that are, you know, like that's why you'll hear me say y'all a lot as well, like ain't, things like that. Hi, Michael Myers, want to use my knives? You can flip this switch to make the knife hot enough. It's like Michael Myers with the 1,000-degree knife test. So, Michael, do you prefer the 1,000-degree knife or do you prefer the kitchen knife? We're gonna run a few like, it's like the fucking it's the Forged by Fire setup, except it's just, instead of like the fish or the rats, just like human teenagers. Like, all right, Michael, we're gonna want you to slash across here. Just in the background, it will kill. And it's just Michael Myers testing between like a hot, like the 1,000-degree knife or the 1,000-degree knife, rotary knife, or a normal kitchen knife. That's such a funny thing. Yeah, so like I said, chat, my pronunciation's not the best. I was born and raised in Texas. So I am autistic, but I do have a southern accent underneath. Why doesn't Michael Myers use a gun? Because that would be very anticlimactic. Climatic? Yeah, anticlimactic. Climatic. Why does it sound so weird to me right now? That's the right pronunciation. But it's one thing if you're like you're being chased, you have to like hide and all of that. Versus if Michael Myers just pulls up and just goes bop, 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 bop. It's like, you know, the entirety of the horror genre is about building this suspense. If Michael Myers just walks up with a Glock 19 and just caps someone, like, there's no suspense there. They just got fucking got. We see that enough in real life as it is. We don't need that in horror movies, too. That's for, like, things like... That's why, like, with things like John Wick and all of that, it's normally either both of them are, like, moving around quite a bit and missing, and they're professionals who use guns all the time, or you have large groups of people. So you can build up this action scene that's not just going to be over because the teenager who's running from Michael Myers, or the person who's running from Michael Myers, just gets fucking capped instantly. Is Michael Myers American? Give me one second, chat. I gotta figure this out now. That's a weird question to ask. Is Michael Myers American? Isn't he like a demon? Am I wrong there? Is Michael Myers a demon? Oh no, that's the actor Michael Myers, not the horror character Michael Myers. Hey Jason, take my machete. You can press the suspicious button to turn on lightsaber mode. My lord. Honestly, because like there's the hot knives now that essentially work by like heating the knife up. That would be an interesting thing. Because like machetes also do bludgeoning too. Because if you think about it, machetes do slashing, but if you come down, you're putting a lot of force behind that. So it'll cut deeper, but also do some bludgeoning damage. God damn, I'm talking like a fucking, like, all right, chat, we're doing the D&D. I once prank called someone and used the Ghostface voice and creeped the hell out of them. That's so funny. I'm trying to remember the Ghostface voice, because it's like the... Yeah, because it also changes depending on the Scream movie, too, if I'm not mistaken. Again, honestly, Scream is one of my favorite horror franchises, just because it's so good at satire. I'm a slut for satire, chat. That sounds so bad, but I am. Oh my gosh. This is an interesting direction that I've taken this Just Chatting stream. I don't know what I was expecting when I hit go live, because again, this was very impromptu. This was post game show. They were in my school and I knew them. That's valid. Like we've all fucked with friends before. Look, it is your job as a friend to just fuck with each other. Like my family is so. The opposite of love is not hate, chat, is indifference. And basically what that means is oftentimes the people that we love the most make us the most annoyed or make us hate them the most. And this isn't always the case, but like a lot of the times indifference is the opposite of love, because you're not going to do anything if you don't care about the person. So giving them shit is a part of showing that you care about them to a degree. And it needs to be an understanding, of course, with good communication, that it is a part of your love language, like of how you show love. It can't just be abuse. Abuse is not giving shit. Giving shit is fun and jovial, and both parties laugh at the end of it. You know, there's a difference between that and just being a fucking dick to people. But no, I was raised in a family that was very much, we give other people shit if we love them, so. And like, honestly, my partner gives me shit all the time too, so it's very valid. Honestly, I'm again surprised how many songs Epidemic Sound has that is just like a banger. Valid, yeah, exactly. Like, me and my partner make fun of each other all the time and all of that, and like it's great, like, because it comes from. And again, I think there's two ways to distinguish making fun of someone. There's coming at it from a very hostile, hey, Scream, you're called Ghostface to try to use soul magic and you get better, just need enough practice, so valid. So, like, there's two ways and two categories that come into making fun of someone. There's you're making fun of them for, like, being mean, for being rude, being a dick. You're making fun of them not to, like, just have fun and do jokes, but to be mean to them. And, like, to make fun of them for things that they maybe can't control and are insecure about. Comparative to, like, me and my partner making fun of each other, we're making fun of each other on things that we both have an understanding from prior communication that we can, like, point fun at a little bit. And again, at the end of the day, if my partner's making fun of me, I know that she's not trying to hurt my feelings. She's just being a dork and making fun of me for fun, and we both laugh about it. It's honestly, that's a lot of what language and communication is the intent behind it. Because if I look at someone dead in the eyes and go, hey, fuck you, versus I go, fuck you, there's two different types of fuck yous there. There's an aggressive fuck you, and then there's a jovial, like, fuck you, and then the person goes, fuck you too. You know, like, it's honestly, tone and intent are not even tone. Tone is hard. I'm autistic. Tone is abysmal. But the intent behind things is always what matters. So, like, as long as you're making fun of someone, and, like, and again, making fun of someone and you have an understanding that that's something okay to do, then it's good. I don't know. There's a lot of, hi, I have a minor in technical communication, and I believe that communication is a really important part of it. Can you play AC/DC? I cannot, because that is copyright. All of the music I'm currently playing, I have access to because I pay for the license. I sadly cannot do copyright stuff on stream if I want to keep this VOD, which I kind of do because there's some good clips that I can extract from this, to be fair. Does that make sense? So, like, there's a lot of the times, there's two ways that Twitch and YouTube handle copyright. Either YouTube will restrict it or make parts of it unwatchable, or Twitch will specifically mute the VOD. So I don't want to have my VODs muted or have any infringement with that, just because I quite would like to get clips from this stream, because I've talked about a lot. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, it's an interesting thing being a stream. Peter Griffin versus Michael Myers, which will win? I mean, Michael Myers normally has a weapon, to be fair. But, like, I feel like the plot armor for both of them is so much, right? Peter Griffin solos! Hi, Daxton. Welcome on in. Peter Griffin solos is one of the funniest lines I have read. Michael Myers versus Peter Griffin fucking solos, dude. Like, that's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. I mean, I feel like the plot armor behind both characters is just so much. You know what I mean? Like, that's the hard part about, like, talking about, like, oh, which character would win. They both have plot armor a lot of the times, which means that, like, even if they get hurt, they're not gonna die. Hi, how are you, Daxton? Welcome on in. In case you don't know, my name is Ava. I'm a 22-year-old gender-fluid femboy. Today we're doing a little bit of cosplay because I was a part of a game show earlier, and I dressed up for it, so hey. Honestly, I do fuck with this makeup, chat. I fuck with this makeup kind of hard. I was worried about how it would look on camera, but yeah. Peter fights with a giant chicken. He pulls the dumbest stuff. He's even gone to space. Yeah, so like, that's also the other argument here. It's like the Looney Tunes characters, right? If we're talking about like the Looney Tunes characters, they have all of this like, you know, you walk off the cliff and you don't start falling until you look down kind of thing. So it very much depends on how bound by the laws of physics and the laws of nature they are held by. Can Michael Myers die? Can Michael Myers die? Let's look that up. Can Michael Myers die? Yes, Michael Myers can die. So he can die, to be fair. So at least it's not like a you know, like unwinnable fight, I guess, if you're fighting to the death. Interesting. But I feel like if he dies, he just gets brought back, right? It's like DC or Marvel. Like, oh, this person died. Just kidding. Now they're back because they make us money. Question mark, question mark. We're talking about, like, Michael Myers versus Peter Griffin right now. Because, I don't know. That's funny. That's what chat got onto. He never dies to keep the franchise going. Exactly. And if he does die, he gets brought back by some, like, voodoo, black magic, or, like, supernatural thing. Again, it's the same with, like, superheroes. If they die, the franchise either brings them back, or they reboot the franchise with a, you know, different version of the hero. Because, like, they're going to run franchises into the ground before they give up those heroes or those characters. Because, you know, money. Because, like, yeah, okay, spoilers. Hi, hello. Spoilers for the first Scream movie. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend watching it, but spoilers real quick. Like, in the first Scream movie, the person who plays, like, who is Ghostface, the two people who's Ghostface die. Hey, Nightmare Freddy Michael Myers said you suck. Hi, Riley. Hello. Chat, in case you didn't know, we do have a stream printer. Riley just redeemed the very first on Twitch. Like, Black Adam was sealed away in a vault in the movie, and they brought him back. Yeah, exactly, because it makes money. How are you, Riley? I hope you're doing good. Me chuck the old one in the recycle, I mean. Chat, in case you guys don't know, Riley Page is a lovely, lovely friend of the stream. If you are on Twitch or would like to help out a friend of our stream, you can go ahead and follow Riley Page. It's R-I-1-E-Y Page. Absolutely, absolutely amazing person. Just lovely individual that I adore. Subscribe, thank you. Look, and yeah, look, we're gonna do a little bit of shilling now, chat. You guys ready for some fucking shilling? Hi. If you're on Twitch, maybe check if you have a Twitch Prime. If not, no worries whatsoever. I know Twitch prices are absurd right now. But if you have Twitch Prime, it is free with your Amazon Prime account, and you can spend 12 cents of Jeff Bezos' money every single day, which we love taking money from billionaires. If you're on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're on TikTok, maybe consider following or giving it a like. Look, any little bit helps. Just you being here is the most important thing. Because, like, honestly, it's no fun being just no fun talking to chat if there is no chat. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all very much. Why is it upside down? Wait, why is it upside down? But thank you, Riley. Speaking of subscriptions on Twitch, look at that. And up on the wall they go. If you can't see the wall, it's because you're in the vertical stream, and I very much apologize for that. Riley, you are an absolute sweetheart. We love and adore you here. I didn't get out first, by the way. Up on the wall you go. I didn't get out first. I got out third? Something like that. And then I decided to do impromptu stream because I didn't want to put this much effort into makeup and not use it. So we're just doing a just chatting stream right now. Chat, I might run and go grab another drink real quick. Words are hard. So, chat, I will be right back. Give me like 20-ish seconds, I'd say, give or take. That sounds right, 20-ish seconds. Riley is a W stream member. Riley is a W streamer in general, to be fair. Hey, how's it hanging? Hi, Gal! It is going well. How are you? Gal, we're both a part of the Halloween game event with Rachel. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a blast. All right, chat. Emo. Not emo. Warlock. We went for a fantasy vibe today. I normally don't dress emo, chat. I normally dress very, like, cutesy because my setting's not emo. But today we did. How's it going, though, Amy? Welcome on in. All right, chat. Here we go. I'm going to really quickly run and go grab a drink. Give me about 30 seconds, and I will be right back. Until then, you guys can listen to some lovely, lovely punk rock music because a lot of our stream is themed around punk rock because I love it. I fuck with the wig. Thank you. Yeah, Amy, you have nothing to apologize for. You're completely correct. This is a very emo vibe. Like, I'm vibing with this shit. You're not wrong at all. So don't worry whatsoever. I'm just saying, we're normally not emo, but today we look like it quite a bit. Yeah, I was very, Riley, the funny thing is, I lost my wig cap, right? So I had to order wig caps that I was hoping would get delivered today, and they did before the stream. So I was able to do the wig. Chat, in case you guys don't know, my actual hair color... Oh, wait, here we go. This is my actual hair color. It's brown. Emo. Also, like, look, technically a lot of our... Are you Sable? Am I Sable? I'm not named as boy, but it's okay. Oh, no worries. Sorry about that. Chat, this is, I will say, a... 16 to 18 plus stream though from D&BD. No, actually I am so this is a D&D character that I play. So this is my Renfer outfit. Their name is Ash Fute. They are a Fey Touch sorcerer, which is like a subclass that me and my DM worked on together. Sorry, chat. We're just gonna big thing here is that this stream is normally anywhere from 16 to 18. You look a lot like her. Let me look her up. Looking hot. Thank you. We try. Sable DBD. Are you talking about Sable Ward? Is that the correct thing? I can see if I guess the hair kind of looks whitish, doesn't it? It can look like that, yeah. I see it with the eyeliner and all of that especially. I honestly fuck with Sable's outfit so much. That's so valid. A9D. What is A9D? Is that like a YouTube thing? I don't know. Emo backwards? Omi? Omi? Oh, man. For D&D, I made a Tiefling Charisma build, Bard with a... That's so cool! I have a Mighty Keyboard too. I have a Bard that I did so... Sorry, okay. Wait. Let me get more focused here. What software are you using? Because I personally use Ableton because it came with my Arturia keyboard. That's so sick, though. That's so cool. I love D&D so much. In fact, chat, we just recently got, because I'm a nerd. So, context here, chat. I'm a nerd. Why is the music stopped? Did we hit the end of the music list, chat? I think we did. Yes, we did, chat. Okay, let me switch to a new thing, and then we'll go into the context of being a nerd. There we go. So chat, I'm a huge nerd. And in fact, I just got, because I like collecting the alternate covers for D&D books, because at release, the alternate covers are the same price, right? But they do go up in value. I don't care about that. They just look nice. Look at this, chat. It's the alt cover for the D&D 2024 Player's Handbook. And it's shiny and it's matte and I love it. I just got this, and oh my gosh, some of the new rules for the D&D 24 Player's Handbook are so good. Like, there's a lot of quality of life fixes that I'm so happy about. But yeah, I adore D&D. D&D is amazing. Again, it's not like I have a D&D tattoo or anything. Who would have thought, right? Man, who would have known? Oh my goodness, gosh dang. It's not like I'm dressed like a D&D character right now. Funtime Freddy backwards is that sounds like I'm trying to cast a spell if I try to read that. That's so funny. Sorry, I got distracted by the music there, chat. Daxton, what are you typing? I'm so confused. Let me make sure stuff is working on Twitch still. I think we're good, honestly. I think that fixed a lot of our issues by streaming instead to directly to each from OBS changing it to stream from the server that we run. Honestly, that fixed a lot of our multi-streaming issues, which is very good. Because we're no longer dropping frames on Twitch or YouTube, which is nice. Oh, man. I'm very confused at what you're typing here, Daxton. By the power of the moon and the stars, by the sword and the shield, I summon to me my Honda Accord. How do you know what car I drive? I do drive a Honda Accord, chat. Also, for moon and stars, I have moon. I have a solar system tattoo. God damn. Look, Honda Accords are great. They're reliable. They're comfortable. Isn't D&D a YouTube short version of Dungeons and Dragons? Sorry, I'm gonna read that again. I'm gonna pause the music and read this again. Hold up, this is hilarious and I love it. Isn't D&D a YouTube short version of Dungeons and Dragons? Honestly, you're so correct. D&D is just the acronym for Dungeons and Dragons. That's so funny of the YouTube short version for Dungeons and Dragons. Do you have a cat or a dog? I don't. My partner has a dog. So I do have a photo of a dog in the background there. And he is my son. His name is Apollo, and I love and adore him. He's a little man's and a little goofball. I do want to get a cat eventually, chat. However, because I want to get a cat eventually because I'm in an apartment. And having a cat in an apartment is a lot easier than having a dog in an apartment, especially when said apartment is downtown. So I want to get a cat eventually. But right now, I'm pre-comps. And if you don't know what comps are essentially a test or a milestone in your PhD. So I'm a PhD student currently. Comps are what happens when they're called comprehensive exams. So essentially you do a presentation on your research thus far, and you answer a bunch of questions to pass from a PhD student to a PhD candidate. And the difference is, PhD candidate, you start working on your thesis, your actual final research for defense. Do you speak XQCs? I mean, I speak me. I speak Yapper. I speak really fast fucking talk, because I talk really fucking quick, chat. Like, honestly, a lot of the times I talk extremely quick. Now, do I support XQC is a different question, but I do think I speak the very quick talking nature because I just do it myself. That's why I see myself as Fun Times Freddy, because I bring fun time. That's so valid. A game on Roblox indoors. Yeah, that's just spamming currently. I just zoned out. I'm sorry. I also have ADHD, so I just fucking zoned for a second there. I went into space. Goddamn. No, so yeah, no, like I said, I don't support a lot of XQC stuff because he's been, so, hi, chat, I'm gender fluid, which, if you couldn't guess, means I'm probably more left-leaning in my politics. And we're not going to talk politics today. That is saving that for Tuesday, which is the the vice president debate on October 1st at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which we will be streaming and playing bingo for if you would like to be a part of that. But I'm more left-leaning. Surprise, shocker. Someone who's gender fluid is more left-leaning. Who would have thought? But no, like I said, I talk way too quick. Honestly, I don't know if it's how I was raised or if it's just like a part of how my brain operates, but I just yamp. And being a streamer doesn't help with that. Because being a streamer, a large part of it is just yapping, right? And like, I feel like being a streamer, dead air is kind of a detriment. So I yap so much being a streamer. So it's only increased how fast I talk because I want to get points across before my ADHD-ass brain goes on a different rabbit trail and gets sidetracked. But yeah. Honestly, I'm tempted about doing this for just the Rin. Because normally I would not have the face makeup and like the lipstick. And the lipstick's smudge, isn't it? The lipstick is not the best lipstick. I need to get better lipstick, to be fair, chat. But like, honestly, I'm so tempted to do this for the Ren Fair now. Like, do the wig, do the makeup and all of that, because I think it slays so hard. Oh, but I do have the witch hat. Ooh, the witch hat. Would it go well with the... I mean, my hair is already kind of leaking out from it, I guess. That's the hard part about doing wigs, chat, is my hair leaks out of the wig caps because it's just so long right now. So, yeah. That was the most interesting part of all of this outfit. It wasn't the makeup. It was getting my hair in a wig cap. Because you have to shove all of your hair in a cap that goes basically like here. So that it's not like leaking out and like, so you can wear a wig and make it look like that's your real hair. So I probably wouldn't do the wig to the Rin Fair because it's already leaking out. You can kind of see on the sides like the brown showing. So I might do the makeup though. The makeup is kind of nice. I'm wondering, is the game show that I was a part of still going? Let's find out, chat. Give me like 5 seconds to get a buzz cut. Oh gosh, no. I do like my long hair. Like a buzz cut would work great for a wig, but I do like my long hair quite a bit. So my hair goes to like right about here now, honestly. Why is Michael Myers always, where's Michael Myers anyways? Since he done the movie with, while in Michael's life, ahoy, Michael Myers, you are a new crew and the imposter and kill the imposter. I'm making my first mate. Are you talking about Michael Myers, the actor? Because I know they do a lot of jokes about that with Michael Myers, the actor versus Michael Myers, the, fictional horror character. And again, I can't pronounce horror, chat. I understand this all too well. And I do apologize about my pronunciation of it. I think Gamers Feud ended. Okay. Yeah, I did. Neato. That was a fun game show, though. So give me 1 second, chat. Let me do a few things here. Oh, man. Hi, Jamie. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I was just checking a few things on my end real quick. Because I am very paranoid with multi-streaming that my streams are going to be bad quality. And, like, that's the thing I don't want. Honestly, I do need to add... Hold up. I need to add something. Chat. I need to add a browser source for the... There we go. That way you guys can tell what music is playing currently. Because that's kind of important. I like to give credit to authors and artists for the music that I'm using. Even though I do have the license for it. I gave a 12-year-old a bottle of antifreeze and told him it was a don't do that. That's why I don't multi-stream. The stream looks good. Yeah, so... Riley, what I figured out is to do multi-stream. What type of music do you like? Yes. I don't like the like I got my girl, my beer, my truck country, but other than that, yes. Riley, I figured out that because I host a thing which is essentially streaming to my own website, right? But I can also stream to Twitch and YouTube, which means that it takes one input and does the 3 outputs without taking any additional cost, because also it's not my main stream PC, it's a separate PC over here. So I figured out that I can just stream to that PC and have a lot better performance on my stream PC for all of the streams. Because, right, what I was doing before, do you like Eminem? 100% yes. What I was doing before is I was streaming to YouTube, YouTube Shorts, Twitch, and TikTok, all direct. Oh, and our website, all directly from our PC, which is an issue because I'm also playing video games on my PC. Do you like hip hop? Yes, I do. I have like it. Honestly, my music taste is yes, good snack. Huh? Oh, M&M's. Honestly, M&M's are great. Not the artist M&M, but like the candy M&M's slap. The best candy, and Chad, I will die on this hill. My favorite candy is Reese's Puffs. They are so good. Or Reese's Pieces. Reese's. You know, like the chocolate peanut butter cups. My favorite, Chad. Don't ask me why. I won't give you a reason because I don't know why, but that's my favorite candy and I will die on this hill. Goldfish are better. Goldfish is a solid snack, to be fair. Good candy, yeah, exactly. Goldfish, Cheez-It, trail mix. What's the best monster flavor? The coffee one, the mocha one. What's it called? It's like the monster coffee. It's like the monster. I don't drink Monster as much, I will say, but the Java Monster. Java Monster's the best. I'm also just a coffee person, so I like coffee tasting things. Like, that's why I like White Russians, which is a mixture of vodka, Kahlua, and like half and half is so good to me because it's coffee flavored. I have Stockholmed myself into liking coffee. To be fair, coffee is very much doesn't only taste great, but you snack home syndrome yourself into it, which means that you drink it enough that you say it's an acquired taste. And basically an acquired taste just means I've drank it enough so many times that I'm now used to it and like it, because it gives me those good benefits of caffeine. I feel like there's a lot of things that are like acquired tastes that no one actually likes to begin with, but did it enough because it gives you different like boosts or like different, because caffeine is a drug, chat. Hi. What is your opinion on a vodka tonic? No ice, no tonic. So, okay. So, okay, how do I pronounce, okay, I'm gonna pause for 1 second. How do I pronounce your name? NTL red. Intro? Intro. What would you do if an actual alien tech came from space for a new gaming setup? Let's go. Look, honestly, if alien tech came to space, I'd probably see if it's applicable to our research in the lab. But, intralet, please correct me if I'm wrong. My partner makes fun of me because I drink vodka straight. There's a vodka brand that I'm not sponsored by. I wish they paid me, but I don't get paid by them. That's called Reika vodka. You chill that? No ice? See, my family always made the joke of, instead of like vodka tonic, no ice, no tonic, we made the joke of a very dry vodka martini. Because when you're referring to dry, it depends on how much vermouth there is in the vodka martini. So a very dry vodka martini just means vodka, essentially. I picked that joke up from my dad, to be fair, so I'll give him credit where credit is due. Intolerant 999. Intolerant. Is that right? Intolerant? Is that the correct way to pronounce it? Again, I'm abysmal at pronunciation, so I do apologize. I do want to pronounce the names correctly, though, because, I don't know, it's kind of nice to be able to pronounce your chats and community's names correctly. So I think intolerant. Let's see. NT. Pronounce the first 3 letters individually. NTL ret. NTL ret. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Chat, in case you don't know, I just am bad at pronunciation. Also, chat. I'm going to shill a little bit here. Chat, we're going to shill a little bit. Chat, if you guys would like to be a part of our lovely, lovely community that is these bunch of nerds that I've collected over my streaming career, feel free to join the Discord. And if you might be asking, Ava, where's the Discord? Wow, I'm glad you asked. Streich all Shashin Intrazel. I don't know what that means, but we'll Google that real quick. I'm really glad y'all asked where the Discord was. Wow, look at that. It's a Discord link. Oh my goodness. You know, you can join the community, get notifications when we go live, hear about all the fun little things that we have on that. Let's see that German word. Is a humorous test for foreigners.
Streichholzschächtelchen.
Streichholzschächtelchen. This word is sometimes a humorous language test for foreigners because it's thought particularly difficult to pronounce. Interesting. See, my favorite German word is Schadenfreude. And in case you don't know what Schadenfreude means, Schadenfreude is essentially Schadenfreude is what we think of sadism. Schadenfreude is the deriving of pleasure from the torment or pain of others. So again, sadism. But Schadenfreude is such a fun word for it. Because like sadist is a little weird, but like Schadenfreude? Ooh, Schadenfreude is great. I also only know one word in French. So chat. Defenestration, also a fun word. So chat, I only know one word in French. And now I would like to argue that this is the only word I would ever need to know in French. The word is baise-moi, or baise-moi. And what that means, chat, is fuck me. Chat, you're wondering where the bathroom is. Baise-moi. You're asking for a restaurant. Baise-moi. Applicable for every scenario. You're just telling a French person, fuck me. Have I told y'all I'm a dumbass? I'm just dumb. I'm just stupid a lot of the times, chat. I'm just a dork and a half. It's great. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I'm trying to think of like other, because like I know there's like was it Finland? Was it Norway? It was one of the Swedish or Danish countries that had like the longest city name ever. That like people always try to pronounce on the news. That's really funny. I speak on behalf of chat. We could tell from the very beginning. Perfect. Because I'm not trying to lie to y'all. I'm trying to be very open about what I am. Have you ever tried penny trading? What is penny trading? Because when you say penny trading, I play Magic the Gathering. So my idea goes trading a penny card up and up and up until you get a decent card. So I don't know what penny trading is outside of like trading penny cards. It's whales. It's whales. What do you mean by it's whales? Like it's Welsh? Penny trading. Are you talking about like penny stocks? Penny trading? Oh. God damn it! Fuck! God damn it. I had to steal that for in future. One of my mods, who I love and adore, Joda, makes these jokes all the time. I have to steal that from you. That's you did get me. God damn. Damn. That's funny, chat. I'm debating about I might take the wig off real quick, chat, because right now it's like kind of compressing a little. I think I'm gonna take the wig off. Give me 1 second, chat. What, you guys gonna see my actual hair reveal? Pug? There we go, chat. There's my actual hair. I have brown hair, so. Like I said, my hair is already quite long. I do have a haircut scheduled for not this weekend, but next, just because I want to shorten it to like, just like above shoulder, because it currently touches right here, chat. And for some reason, that bugs me. You're like a metalhead. You're not wrong. I go for this hairstyle because it's more androgynous. So it works for both like masked presenting, female presenting, and non-binary presenting. Because I am gender fluid. So it works for like all of the different, like types of presenting that you want to do on your gender identity. And also just like, cause it's pretty easy to maintain, to be fair. I do use conditioner, like shampoo, conditioner, and then a leave-in conditioner and a leave-in setter. But other than that, like it's pretty easy to maintain. It's fun, I love the joke about the metalhead though, because that's exactly how I feel like shaking my hair out all the time. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, I'm just checking a few things real quick. Yeah, Twitch. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. Sorry, I was just multi-streaming completely wrong, apparently. I should have just always been doing this, because like the performance on all of my accounts now is just so much better. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Yeah, this is great. Again, chat, if you guys are wondering, how are my streams normally? They're not like this. This is a very impromptu stream. Oh, I can't itch there because that's makeup. But chat, do you listen to any metal? 100%. I'm a huge fan of punk rock, but I also love heavy metal, screamo, alt rock, just yes in general. I grew up on, of course, bands like, or not grew up, but like a lot of the ones I listen to are like Shinedown, Papa Roach, and all of that. Do you really think it's better because you're not streaming a game and you're just chatting? No. So earlier, Riley, when I was just chatting, I was dropping 65% of my frames on Twitch. It was bad. My computer is so bad. Every time I stream, I get 5 FPS. That's so valid. So, like, I have a good computer, chat. And the main reason I do is because I do a lot of computational work, which does involve me getting, like, it involves me having to have a good CPU. Can we VC? No, we cannot. I don't VC with people who I don't know personally. It involves me essentially doing a lot of calculations which are CPU and GPU intensive. As well as the fact I've had my code at one point eat up 24 gigabytes of RAM. Which is fucking crazy for code to eat up. So I have to have a very good PC for what I do as a PhD student, because all of what I do is computational work, which pluses and minuses to that. I can work from anywhere, but the downside, it means I can work from anywhere. I stream on a freaking toaster. Look, that's so valid. Like, I would like to add, makes sense, yeah. I would like to add, like, this is not my first attempt at ever streaming. It's crazy because I started streaming on this channel, right, a year ago. And that's because I started my PhD program. I moved, which means I had a whole space to myself, and I can fucking yell because I have concrete walls and I'm alone in my apartment. However, I did do streaming beforehand. And when I first started streaming, I was on an abysmal computer. Our first ever venture into content creation for me was on a Minecraft thing. Except my friend would screen record with, you know, like the one that was like always watermarked, like made with blank, like on the old YouTube videos. He would screen record with that. And since we didn't do Discord or Skype back in the day, we had landlines, right? So he would put me on speaker on the landline and record my voice through the landline, which is insane. Bandwidth or something? Yeah, not even that. Like, I have good bandwidth now. Now, am I fully happy with my bandwidth and my internet connection? No. Would I want 1 gigabit internet connection? 100%. You fucking kidding me? But the internet I have in an apartment is decent. It's pretty good, honestly. But like, the entire gist of what I'm saying here is, when I started streaming, I was bad at it. When I started this channel a year ago, right? Completely separate channel. Every time I had started streaming before, it was with friends on group channels. And it was on computers that weren't good. I did content creation when I was young, and it wasn't good. But like, it all starts somewhere. We all get an itch, or not all of us, but like, if you want to do content creation, you get an itch or an urge to do so. And then it all starts somewhere. Like, I'm very transparent with my... I'm gonna pause the music here. I'm very transparent with my earnings. I'm very transparent with how much I make doing content creation versus how much I spend. I'm currently, over the entire year to date, that means anywhere from January to... anytime I'm making better videos and streaming. So, honestly... Oh, wait, sorry. From year to date, from January to now, I am about $30 or $40 in the negative. What that means is the amount of income that I've made streaming versus the amount that I have paid into streaming, when combined, puts me into $40 into the negative, which means I paid more than I made during streaming. I'm very lucky to have made enough to afford doing random streaming things. What that includes is games. It includes equipment. This nice camera is included in that. Good PC parts are included in that. Things like that. As for tips and tricks on making videos and streaming, so my videos are very, very much, I have a very specific style of editing that I like to do. But every video I make is on a topic I enjoy. Because like, I can make videos that are probably going to get more views in anything than what I make currently. But I would much rather make videos on a topic I enjoy. If you can tell right now, I'm very much talking in a tone that is alternating and keeping people engaged. Because if I was talking like this the entire time, I'm not going to actually be keeping people engaged. I'm moving around. I'm being energetic. A lot of streaming is, and my argument behind streaming is, chatters and viewers don't come to watch the game. There are a subsection of chatters and viewers who do. Those are not the ones that you retain. Those are not the ones that are going to be regulars. Chatters and viewers come to watch you. So it's showing off who you are. It's showing off your personality. It's being true to yourself. I don't go on stream and put on a character because if I did, I would have to expend so much effort into A, lying, but B, I wouldn't be myself. I wouldn't be sharing these things that I'm passionate about. I wouldn't be sharing these things that I'm energetic about. I wouldn't have this kind of energy around my streaming. I would be putting on a facade, and we all put on masks. Don't get me wrong. Do I always have this tonality? Do I always have this energy? No. I'm a PhD student. Fuck no, I don't always have this energy. But when I stream, this isn't not me. This is still me. It's still stuff that I do and I enjoy. I stream because I would have been playing these games otherwise. Everything I play on stream isn't because I'm trying to get famous. I'm trying to follow these new trends. Everything I play on stream is because I want to play it, because I have fun with it. And because if I'm sitting here playing a game that may be like the most popular game out there, but I'm not having fun, that's going to affect the retention time. I'm going to lose viewers because I'll be sitting here trying to put on a happy face, but I'll be doing something that I don't enjoy. So like, honestly, don't focus on the numbers. And again, everyone says this, don't focus on the numbers. It's hard not to focus on the numbers. But if you're going to focus on the numbers, at least focus on the numbers comparative in things that you enjoy. Don't compare yourself to other streamers who are bigger than you. Always just compare yourself to your previous self. How am I doing comparative to how I was doing before? Because everyone starts somewhere. I started with 0 viewers, chat. Everyone starts with 0 viewers, 0 chatters. Now I have a community of gender fluid or genderqueer allies who are just a bunch of dorks that liked my stream for some reason. Because I don't know, I'm not entertaining. I'm not a good streamer. But like, they liked it for some reason and they stuck around. And that's because I express who I am. And it's because I act like myself and I get excited about things like myself. And a bunch of people relate to that. And again, my advice is little tiny grains of salt, because I'm not a big streamer. I'm not a good streamer, but like it's what I do personally. It's like I make videos on things I enjoy. I stream on things I enjoy, because if I didn't, I would hate doing this. I'm excited to press go live. I'm excited to be able to be a dumbass on stream who dresses up and does makeup and wigs and all of that. And yeah. Personally, no, I have. Are you trying to say autism? Artissium. Yeah, I mean same as well. Like, yeah, I'm ASD. I'm high functioning autism, which basically means Asperger's, chat. So I don't pick up on social cues. And I don't do anything like that. I'm gonna put on the music again because I want the music. I'm also ADHD, so music helps me focus. But yeah, I hope that long little bit of rambling NTL ret helped. If not, I apologize. But you know. Yeah, I have fun streaming, honestly. I do it because I would be doing the same shit that I'm doing now if I want. Well, not the exact same shit. I probably wouldn't be dressed like this right now, but you know, like I would be playing video games. I would be yapping to other people online. The difference between doing it via streaming and talking to a camera with a microphone that, again, I didn't start with a great microphone. This is a good microphone. I bought it off of eBay secondhand. Yeah, you don't pick up on social cues as well? So valid. Same. Social cues are hard. That's honestly, like, you'll see me very much, if I ever interact with someone, I'll give tone indicators, or I'll say, like, joking or sarcasm after anything I say. Just because, like, social cues are abysmally hard to pick up on. And I don't want to ever offend anyone because there's a misunderstanding or miscommunication here. Communication is, again, a very important part of relationships, chat. But yeah, no, like, I don't know. I also am a person who doesn't care if I'm doing well when streaming. Like, I know a lot of people obsess over the numbers and like obsess over getting them larger and larger. Like, look, am I gonna lie and say that I don't think that it would be fun to have larger numbers? Of course not. I think it would be great. It'd be awesome. But that's not my main focus. That's not my main intention while streaming. My main intention and the thing that keeps me going is the community. It's the bunch of people that I've collected that all, for some reason, liked a dumbass nerd being up here just yapping to them. And like, it's because I have fun with it. If I didn't have fun with it, I wouldn't stream. I don't care if I got hundreds of thousands of viewers while not having fun, I wouldn't stream. It's not, this isn't my main income. This isn't my main job that I ever want to go into. I'm a PhD student. I'm working on my PhD, but this is something I do as a hobby in my free time because I think it's fun. And I have fun with it. And I've met so many people. I like to be nice as I can be, so if I'm being mean, so, oh no, you're not being mean at all. Oh, look, I also love to build. I'm a huge nerd. Yeah, you're not being mean at all, Caleb. You're fine. No worries. Chad, this song goes so hard. And I know I've said that already about some songs, but like, this is one that I honestly, I've used this in my videos before with the vocals. Sorry, Chad, I'm messaging with some friends of mine real quick who are helping me out with the bingo board creation. Me and Caleb are the only ones here on YouTube. That's valid. I also have Twitch and all of that, but also there's difference on YouTube. There's different things on YouTube. I do YouTube full and YouTube shorts, to be fair. But yeah, like I said, am I a big streamer? No. Gosh dang, no. I average about 3 to 5 viewers on Twitch. Like I'm not a big streamer. I'm not a good streamer, to be fair. So like if I focus on the numbers, I probably would have quit a long time ago. But I just have fun with it. I enjoy it, and that's what matters. How can I have you know me personally? So I don't believe in parasocial relationships. When I say personally, I mean like people that I interact with like IRL or I've interacted with making content before. I do play games with viewers, but I don't think I would ever have a viewer in VC. I do apologize. It's just not something that I ever would feel comfortable with just because of the copious amounts of TOS that there is. And TOS, in case you don't know, is terms of service, which is something I agree to on every single platform that I stream on that I cannot break. And if I break, I'll get banned. And I don't want to get banned because I like this. It's a fun hobby for me. It's my professional hypothetical opinion that... I got into Alret. I gotta ask, am I a Sigma? I don't think I am. I think I'm a beta. I think I'm a bottom 100%. I'm absolutely a fucking bottom. I'm a Switch chat, but I'm 100% a bottom. I think like Sigma would involve me not having a partner and, you know, shit like that. But like, you know, I'm in a relationship with a partner who is awesome and I adore them. Okay, so my favorite fact, chat, about this, right? So the paper, or the first person who had authored this idea of alpha wolf and all of that, later on went to retract his publication because he realized that his study was wrong. So this entire idea of like, I'm the alpha male, it's like, it's completely wrong. The author who founded this philosophy spent the rest of his life fighting against it because he realized that he was studying those in captivity and not those in the wild, which meant that the study was invalid and the results that he got were wrong. Which is so funny that there's this entire like alpha male culture on something that, not trying to glaze you, I mean, look, you're doing it already. There's an entire study on alpha male culture, like this entire thing of alpha male culture on a study that was disproven so many times, in a study that the author honestly fought for the rest of his life to discredit and disprove. It's insane. It's like I have very strong beliefs behind like alpha male culture. I have very strong beliefs behind like astrology. Astrology is the right word, not astronomy. Astronomy is great. I have strong beliefs of astrology, which in case you don't know, astrology is like the astrological signs. So like Taurus, and shit like that. I'm gonna sit down, chat. I've been standing all day. I think I've hit my like let me see, sitting desk now. I think I've hit my quota of standing for the day, chat. Ah, there we go. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's caught on my headphones. God damn it. It's like, why is that not coming off? It's caught on my headphones. God dang it, stop getting caught on my headphones. Chat, I'm gonna switch to my like actual XLR cable because this one's the long one that I use when I walk around. So I'm gonna be quiet for just a tiny bit here. Alrighty, is that better? Can y'all hear me now? Yes, you can. Perfect. All right, let me wind up this XLR cable. I have two XLR cables, chat. One for when I'm sitting down, like playing games and all of that, and then one for when I want to walk around and do production quality shit. So, you know. Oh man. Let me put that. It's like it's a 15-foot XLR cable, so I can kind of like walk around and, you know, move and chat and stand. I need to add that redeem again, chat. I have a redeem or like for channel points on Twitch, which is essentially that makes me stand up because it just helps me, you know, like sitting all the time, like sitting for a 5-hour stream is abysmal. So like standing up during it at some point is very important. So I had a redeem on Twitch that would force me to stand up for like X amount of time. I think it was like 10, 15 minutes even. I probably should re-add that, to be fair. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Honestly, the makeup looks so good. I'm so proud of it, chat. Oh, man. I think I might call it here, though, honestly, y'all, because I am getting tired. Thank you for anyone who actually joined the stream today. I really appreciate it. Again, if you would like to join our community, you are welcome to join the Discord. It is where I post like going live things. You can also follow me on any of my socials. A lot of my socials are on the trashcan.space, which I'll post into the chat here. Give me 1 second. Because I know what I am. I'm a trash streamer. You know. Let me see. Let me paste this into YouTube. Same with the other thing. Like I said, if you would like to see more of my content, and again, you know, I'm a bad streamer, so I understand if you don't want to. But if you'd like to see more of my content, feel free to join the Discord or follow me on any of the platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, because I refuse to call it X, or Twitch. But outside of that, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, and thank you very much for being here for this very impromptu and random stream. So anyways, with that, I will see y'all tomorrow for some Baldur's Gate 3 at 2 p.m.